Welcome to the opening segment of this amazing Scrum series. In this video, we'll take a look at how Scrum emerged, examine the Scrum framework as a whole, identify the Agile core that underpins Scrum's success, and learn about the innovation-promoting effects of Scrum. So, let's dive right in. First, let's explore Scrum's journey to becoming the most widely used Agile framework. In 1986, Takeuchi and Nonaka introduced a new revolutionary way of thinking regarding project management, in their article The New Product Development Game, published in the Harvard Business Review. While the term Scrum was not mentioned in the article, it laid the foundation for the concepts that would later come to be associated with Scrum. In 1990, Sutherland and Schwaber, two software practitioners, formalized Scrum as a response to the challenges faced with conventional project management methodologies in the software development industry. In 1995, Scrum is formally introduced by Sutherland and Schwaber at the OOPS LA conference as a new iterative and incremental approach to software development. In the early 2000s, the Agile movement enabled Scrum to gain momentum as an effective way to enhance software development processes and to respond better to change. In 2001, Scrum gained further recognition and picked up a lot of traction in the software development community as it was incorporated as one of the fundamental approaches in the Agile Manifesto. In the mid-2000s, Scrum kept spreading outside of the software development industry to other fields such as marketing, education, and manufacturing. The framework's flexibility and adaptability contributed to its widespread adoption and appeal on a larger scale. In 2010, Scrum gained more recognition with the publication of the first version of the Scrum Guide, which was co-written by Sutherland and Schwaber. This guide offered a comprehensive reference for putting Scrum into practice, including in-depth explanations of its core values, roles, events, and artifacts. Nowadays, more organizations are embracing agility as a response to the quickening pace of technical breakthroughs and market changes. Scrum is currently one of the most widely adopted Agile frameworks worldwide. After uncovering the trajectory of Scrum's expansion, let's now look over the framework that has made the most profound influence on project management. Scrum is a lightweight framework for developing adaptive solutions to challenging problems. Scrum's nature as a framework provides teams with minimal prescription, offering them the freedom to decide how best to apply its principles. Unlike other Agile methodologies, Scrum provides a set of guidelines and principles that may be tailored to match the specific requirements of teams and organizations, instead of offering specific practices and techniques. Additionally, Scrum is purposefully incomplete, so it offers teams with the capability to adjust it to their particular contexts and to respond better to their specific needs, while still providing the necessary framework foundation. Unlike the traditional project management techniques, Scrum reduces complexity by breaking work into small, manageable iterations, called sprints. Scrum's focus on reducing complexity is consistent with its Agile nature. It aims to provide a framework that helps teams overcome challenges in a more flexible and value-driven way. Moreover, this iterative approach empowers teams to generate high-quality outcomes more frequently, increases teams' responsiveness to change, and promotes continuous learning through ongoing reflection and feedback. Furthermore, Scrum enables individuals, teams, and organizations to produce value continually. Value in Scrum is not a fixed concept. It is a multi-phased concept that can change depending on the context. It includes customer value. Customer value encompasses the benefits that have a direct bearing on the satisfaction and accomplishment of the customer's goals. Business value. Business value, where the advantages a product provides to the company from a financial standpoint, such as financial gains, market share growth, cost savings. Stakeholder value. Stakeholder value involves considerations related to stakeholders, such as employee satisfaction, stakeholder engagement, ethical practices. In addition, Scrum advocates a customer-centric approach, which focuses on comprehending and prioritizing customer needs, taking customer feedback into account, and consistently providing value to customers. Last but not least, Scrum is flexible. Various processes, techniques, and methods can be applied within the framework to enhance its effectiveness and cater to specific needs. For example, teams can use technical practices like test-driven development, continuous integration, or DevOps practices for their development processes to be better. Other Agile practices related to Kanban, Lean, or extreme programming can also be adopted by teams within the Scrum framework to manage their work, decrease waste, optimize the flow, or enhance quality. Other project management techniques like risk management, stakeholder analysis, or cost-benefit analysis may also be integrated to the Scrum framework to meet specific needs and offer more perspective to decision-making. After exploring the Scrum framework in broad strokes, let's discover now Scrum's Agile foundation. Even though Scrum is well known for being the most extensively used Agile framework, some individuals mistakenly assume that Scrum is not genuinely Agile. Here's how Scrum adheres to Agile's key principles that are outlined in the Agile Manifesto. Individuals and interactions over processes and tools. Scrum empowers individuals by fostering an atmosphere that encourages effective communication and collaboration. Instead of using restrictive hierarchies and established processes, Scrum highlights the value of self-organizing, cross-functional teams in achieving desirable outcomes, problem-solving, and decision-making. Working software over comprehensive documentation. Generating value progressively is at the heart of Scrum. Scrum places a higher priority on providing usable product increments than on spending excessive time creating thorough documentation. Alternatively put, with Scrum, concrete results prevail above extensive documentation. Customer collaboration over contract negotiation. Involving stakeholders throughout the development process and ensuring regular interactions with them allow teams to maximize value delivery and uphold customer satisfaction within the Scrum framework. The customer-centric nature of Scrum places greater emphasis on a collaborative approach based on mutual trust than on a contract-driven approach, adhering to strict obligations and terms. Responding to change over following a plan. Scrum acknowledges that change is inevitable due to several factors, such as evolving business requirements, emerging technologies, customer feedback. Scrum offers flexibility to address changing requirements through its iterative approach, without compromising quality or time to market. Having learned about Scrum's Agile foundation, let's examine now how Scrum drives team innovation. Scrum legitimately captures the core of Agile, reinventing project management and bringing about advantageous transformation in both teams and organizations. Scrum outgrows the conventional command and control paradigm by shifting focus from directive management to collaborative decision-making. Scrum provides a self-management environment where managers take on the roles of facilitators and mentors rather than decision-makers, by encouraging self-organizing and independent teams. This empowerment allows teams to rely on their collective intelligence to meet customers' expectations, problem solve, and make efficient decisions. Furthermore, Scrum fosters cross-functional collaboration and open communication, and thus cultivates the virtue of having a diverse variety of insights and perspectives that spur innovative thinking and creativity. Innovation is also strongly supported by Scrum's iterative approach. Frequent feedback and iterative experimentation give room for creativity to grow and empower teams to generate innovative ideas. As a final point, within Scrum, the Kaizen mindset, which is founded on ongoing growth and a dedication to small improvements, stimulates collective intelligence and creates an environment where innovation can flourish. In conclusion, this video went over the enticing journey of Scrum, from its founding as a response to the shortcomings of project management conventional approaches to its current role as a catalyst for innovation and agility. In the upcoming video, we'll go further into the substance of Scrum by examining its empirical nature, the lean concepts ingrained within it, and the core values that serve as the foundation for Scrum teams.